Guys, you're welcome to my channel at Haeshar Signatures. I'm Haeshar of Haeshar Signatures. I'm a beauty content creator. I'm a makeup artist and I operate in the beauty industry. So as usual, we go through the process of whatever content I create, and you would get to pick a thing or two from it. So I'm sure you'll be wondering, why do I have one part of my brow done already and the other side not drawn? So that's what I'm going to be going ahead to show you today. I'm going to be showing you in simple steps how I tend to do my brows, so you guys should just come along and see how it's going to be done. So I'll finish up with this, and I'm going to be starting a tutorial, a step-by-step tutorial on how this other brow would be created. Okay, so guys, now that I'm done with this part of my brows, I'm going to be working on this other side of my brows, which is my right hand side. Yes, so when I'm drawing my brows, or when I draw my brows, basically that's what I call it, I use 4 things when I draw my brows. I had to zoom it in for you guys to see. I hope it's clear enough for you to be able to see my brows when I go ahead to draw it. I use the pencil. Sorry, something got into my eye. I use the pencil. That for the product I'm going to be using, this, I use the pencil, my mascara wand, and my concealers. And you'll be wondering, why do I have 2 different concealer? This is a little bit light and I like that, so I use it to conceal the lower part of my brow, and this other one I use for the upper part. And the reason why I use this particular brand is because it kind of oxidizes, so by the time I apply it to the upper part of my brow, after some minutes it tends to really blend into my skin very much. Then, and of course, I forgot to add, so maybe I should make it the 5th items, my brushes, the brush I use in applying my concealer. So let's go ahead. We're going ahead to recreate what I've done on my left brow to my right brow. And what you want to do when you're doing this, I ensure that my pencil is well sharpened, then I work with it, because I realize that when you work with a sharp tip pencil, it gives you a clearer and a more precise result as opposed to you using a blunt pencil. So my mirror might be coming in a little bit to obstruct your view. I hope you don't mind. Just like this. Then I do the same thing for the upper part of my brow. And since I have gone ahead to draw this part, I'll use that as a guide to help me in precision when I'm doing the other brow. So I just basically pull my pencil here, pull it to the other side. Okay, then I start from here. So as you can see, the lower part has joined with the upper part, so this side of it is done. So basically what I now go ahead to do, I start to fill in the spacing between them, just like this, lightly. It depends on how you want it. Some people really like dark brows, some like it medium, some like it really light. I think I tend between a little bit of dark and maybe just medium, I'm not sure, but I will just basically fill it in. At this point, I tend to use my spoolie. Use it to lightly brush out the tops of the brows here. I go ahead to conceal my brows. I'll be using the concealer to conceal the lower part of my brows. And I use the brush to blend it in. Just like that, as you can see, I've concealed the lower brow. So do the same thing for the upper part of the brow, like this. like this. It kind of appears like this brow is a bit longer at the edge than this. So what I can do is use my pencil to probably just elongate the tip of this other side, just like this. And we're done. So using the same concealer brush to just smoothing out the ends of here. A more natural finish. So I'll just be using the concealer brush here and just like this. We're done with how I do my brows. I'm sure you find it easy. Even if it's not easy, there's nothing cast in stone. It just takes a little bit of practice and more practice. You do this 2, 3, 4 times and I think you get a hang of it. So I hope with this video and with these few points of mine you've been able to learn a thing or two about how to draw your brows in little time. So feel free to drop me a comment in the comment section and send me messages on what you would like to see me create, and I would go ahead to do just that for you guys. So bye guys, have a nice